Right, welcome to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We are going to play a short beta demo. Many things are unfinished, there may be bugs or typos. It is the first year of teenage life in an exosolar colony. The first game will take place over 10 years, from age 10 to 19. There is no audio, just some weird synth loops, and we're on planet Vertumna. So let's go.
Weirdly enough, this gives me a vibe of Generation 1, Children of Mars.
I don't know that. Is it a visual novel?
Yeah, it's a
Meroka?
graphic novel. Sorry,
May I tell chat about
graphic novel.
May I tell chat about my tech?
I prefer you talked about exocolonies.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
But,
wake up.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those vibes from it as well.
Okay, you are born on the colony ship Stratospheric, on year 12 of its 22-year voyage to the Zhao Wolf anomaly at the edge of the solar system. That's the name sounds familiar. Was that the name of something from... Was that the thing in... Interstellar? Your parents run the hydroponic gardens, which make fresh air and veggies for the ship. They're good, honest homesteaders, like the other 100 colonists on board. They bravely chose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet of Vertumna 4. They are a pair of hippies.
So they want to name us all sun names.
Yep. We can be Solana Ci, Solana, Solane, or I guess you can probably just type your name in something else. What would
Something else.
Be
I want to be Selene.
Okay, yeah, we
You
can
don't
totally
love
just
me.
type it in, yeah.
Solar Flare. Like Ric Flair's third cousin.
Meroka, what's your name?
Solar Flare it is. Cool. Cool. You're a bright-eyed baby with an active imagination. Over the years on the ship, you'll come to identify as a girl, boy, or non-binary
Your
child.
games are very woke, Meroka.
Well, narrative games usually are, because they are usually based around some kind of commentary, whether it's social or otherwise.
Also,
I want to be a commentary.
Also, like, the inclusivity of adding one extra thing to a menu which already exists broadens your audience. It's actually
That's very
capitalism, Tulkas.
I love capitalism.
Exactly. So you should actually embrace the wokeness because it actually
I
embraces
do!
because it embraces the profits.
I do embrace the wokeness. I love being woke. I support non-binary children wholeheartedly.
Great, then we shall be one. You have vivid dreams every night of things you've never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles and strange animals. You wonder if this is what awaits you on Vertumna. By age 6, your parents see the first signs of the genetic enhancement they gave their child. Ooh.
Oh, we get to choose stats, basically?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of, like, bars on the left-hand side, so I guess we'd get to, like, level up 12 things.
I'm liking the absorbent brain simply because I'm imagining, like, paper towels in your head.
Yeah, like, that sounds like a sponge, yes.
I'm imagining I would like extra fingers.
Extra. Okay.
What do you want, Meroka?
Nothing at all. We'll go with absorb.
Extra fingers doesn't seem like it's going to be that useful, though, unless they're, like, on an extra hand.
You can play piano better.
I mean, that might be a useful skill on an alien planet while you're setting up a colony, but it's probably not the.
It'll increase my dexterity.
Yeah, that's why I'm just looking down the stats trying to figure out what 6 fingers would actually give you, but I'm not sure it seems to, like, tie up to any of those.
Meroka, I'm going to be a pianist. I'm going to be the pianist on the colony.
Okay, cool. I'm
going to be like the Jax. I'm going to be like Jax, Meroka.
Yeah, does it give you, like, creativity then? Is that what it does? I don't know.
Really not sure.
We'll go with the brain thing. So that gave us plus 10 brains.
Hey!
Extra
We
reasoning.
got a tiny blue bar.
Yeah, I'm guessing, like, our experiences will shape it. This is just starting stats, isn't it?
I think so. This is going to
Sh-
turn into, like, a CRPG, and we're going to have to murder things on the alien planet.
Could be. Children absorb
Never
new
know.
information at an incredible rate, which slows down as their brains become more efficient and neural pathways are fixed in place. But not for you! You're always learning and your curiosity knows no end. The other kids have trouble keeping up with you. But one tries. Ooh, who's going to be our bestie?
Oh, jeez. Who is our bestie, Tulkas?
This should be the Tulkas character.
Okay, fine. Pick your character, Tulkas.
So which two words here do you think best to describe me?
Studious and mature.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I'm very obviously joking.
Sorry, I kind of couldn't hold it in.
Shy and sweet. How about shy and sweet?
Oh, that's true. That's me. I'm shy and sweet.
You're so shy.
Uh-huh.
Energetic?
Energetic.
And loyal.
Out of all of these, energetic may be the closest.
Anemone. I could be an anemone.
You could be the emo kid. I don't know which one it is, but you could be the emo kid.
That would be the shy and sweet one.
I think their name is an anemone, not what they are. I don't think any of these children are anemones.
just floating through the ocean.
Anemone.
This is my best friend. Yep, they live in a fish tank. You're gonna be an anemone? That's an anemone, apparently. I did not have that kid pegged as being the anemone, but okay, there we go.
I mean, kind of floaty hair, I guess.
Fair enough. So that gave us a couple of, I guess, your friend's personality like rubs off on you, because now that's given us stats as well. It gave us toughness and combat.
So there might actually be combat.
Yeah, whether it's just sort of a narrative-based like skill check kind of combat, I don't know. It might just be like, oh, you're attacked. Is your combat skill high enough to fight off the space
Wibbly womblies.
bats? I don't know. You are 10 years old.
This is bad country.
Yep. You're 10 years old when the ship finally enters the Zao Wolf anomaly. You've learned all about it in class. A wormhole, like a doorway to other star systems. I'm pretty sure this was the plot of Interstellar. The planet of Autumna 4 is on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. When the day finally comes, you hurry to put on your spacesuits and gather near the emergency escape pods, just in case. Your parents are already there. Oh, are we going to need Dad and Mom's voicing?
It's going to be fine, Solar Flare, your dad soothes. We'll be through the wormhole and down on the planet before you know it, just like we've practiced.
Your mom gives him a
you-
sharp, worried look. But we don't. A sudden shockwave hits the ship. You hear an impossibly loud crunch and feel weightless for just a moment before gravity slams you back against the wall. You black out.
Concussion!
Plus 20 concussion points.
Meroka, tell others about your concussion.
Yep, that was the thing I had years ago.
And you were concussed.
Yep. I gathered that was the case.
I wager you probably cussed whenever it happened, too.
I was more unconscious. I don't think I really had much chance to do that.
Oh.
You find yourself in a place you know from your dreams. Tilde feels dramatic ridges and a stranger, but also not a stranger, grinning as she grabs your hand. Hurry up, I'm not going to let you miss this. Then you're back. Your head feels funny, your vision swims in front of you, but you're pretty sure the shaking has stopped. Your head buzzes like it's full of bees. That you have this strange feeling.
Not the bees!
An out-of-time feeling. You were there. The dream was real. Now you're back here, back on the ship. You try to piece your thoughts together through the dizziness.
We should have named ourselves Nicolas Cage.
Hey. Mars waves.
Mars
Oh. Do you want to read it? You can if you want.
Rook, it's Deepom. It's Deepom.
Is it Deepom?
Yeah, it's Mars.
Oh, I get it. I see what you did there.
Is this how you imagine Deepom looking?
Yeah.
Hey, Solar Flare, we made it through! Stop spacing and come look!
You clumsily unbuckle your harness and follow it to a portal. You feel a sense of deja vu that you've done this before, and you know exactly what you're about to see. Outside, the stars have returned. You see Vertumna's system's blue and yellow suns, and looming beneath you, the fuchsia-tinted planet of Autumna 4. Just as you expected, because you've seen this moment before, in your dreams. The buzzing in your head reaches a crescendo as your vision fades to grey, and you slip sideways.
Meroka, start your new life.
Dun, dun,
Meroka,
dun.
do it.
Month 1 of 9. It's the quiet season.
Oh, we
that's
actually
cute
have
style.
world movement. Cool.
We totes do.
Oh!
Tammy Jackson.
You're awake! You've been asleep in midday for days. Are you all better?
You rub your eyes. You do feel groggy. Everything is so strange. The air is warm and humid, and the ground is covered with pale blue powder that crunches under your feet. You squint and look up, then almost fall over from the vertigo. The sky goes on forever. Your heart pounds in your chest.
You better go see your dad.
Tammy says, worried. She points southeast towards some geodesic domes. Okay.
Seeing the sky for the first time would be very disturbing, Meroka. You don't appreciate that.
Seeing any planet for the first time would be very disturbing. I think I almost feel like this scene doesn't quite actually fully convey the ground.
No, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I don't think you appreciate.
Right.
Doesn't reflect the gravitas.
No. Let's go into the rocket house. No.
I just wish I had extra fingers.
I bet you do. We'll say hi to Pops.
Yeah.
How do
No,
I...
them.
Ah, there we go.
Solar flare. Your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. The doctor instance thought it'd be best to keep you asleep while your noggin healed. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year, my snoozy little gooseberry. Which is a really bad idea if you have concussion.
Yeah. He checks your head and he looks relieved. He was clearly very worried about you, but covers it with jokes and smiles. Oh,
Did he just like write jokes and smiles all over your head? Sorry.
How long were you out with your concussion, Meroka?
Couple minutes tops, I suppose. I don't know. I was out. I don't know.
Only time I blacked out was from being electrocuted. So
Ooh, fun times.
Tell
There's a
us
story there.
Tell it. Tell.
you love your dad.
No, Alzorath, tell
He cares
us.
about you.
I mean, I want to know about the Alzorath electrocution now as well.
Welcome to Vertumna.
It's not happening. He says, gesturing around you. You've never seen the stratospheric from the outside, except in pictures. The ship has been separated in two, and parts taken off to form other buildings and other buildings and a big wall around the whole colony. The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall. Only the geodesic greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up the hill. How did you do this so fast? I mean, the fact that we just stepped outside and there's a whole colony here was like quite impressive.
Yeah, they're very efficient. You've been asleep for almost a week, my dear aubergine. And these geodesic greenhouses practically put themselves up. But some of this is only a quick temporary solution. We'll keep growing and improving things. One day our little colony will be as big as a whole city. Oh, before I forget, pulls the package out of his satchel and hands it to you. Don't you know what day it is?
You honestly don't. You remind him that you've been asleep for the past week.
Happy birthday!
Meroka!
Yes, hello.
It's our birthday.
Oh. He shouts and hugs you. Your birthday? Already? You feel a dizzying sense of deja vu. You stare at the wrapped package hard. You know exactly what is in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package some years ago on the ship. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad whittled from a piece of alien wood. Dun, dun, dun.
Whittling that alien wood every day.
Tell him you know what's in it.
Yeah, I'd tell him.
+1 to last card. What does that mean?
Meroka, this is a card game.
It almost kind of seems like maybe... Oh yeah, there's a deck. There is a deck. It is a card game. What?
That's cool.
It's hard
So it's a-
stone.
Card game / visual novel.
Yes.
I'm not opposed to that idea.
A card game stat-based visual novel.
I'm not opposed to that.
This is a combination of things, yeah. Alright, are we telling him we know what's in it?
Yeah.
Might as well reveal our superpower.
You describe the medallion, your dad tisks as he hands you the package.
Ah, who told you and ruined the surprise? Dreams.
He starts to explain that nobody told you, but someone shouts your dad's name.
Listen, I'm so sorry, Solar Flare, but I have to get back to work. There was an accident before we landed, and don't worry, we're going to fix it, your mother and I. What happened in the accident? Professor Hal is expecting you in classes. If you're feeling up to it, he points to the West Engineering Wing in the rear end of the bisected ship. He then points to the large doors you came out earlier, or you can relax in your quarters until you're feeling better. We'll talk later tonight. Have a wonderful birthday, Solar Flare.
Aww.
Unlocked engineering classes. And relaxing in the ship's quarters. Cool.
This also is giving me like mild dating sim vibes with the stats.
I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be unusual. That may very well be an element of things. I'm not entirely sure.
Alzorath, will you date me?
No.
You want to
Okay.
talk to Emo Kid?
You can talk to Emo Kid.
I want to talk to Anemone.
You see Dis?
Who needs friends when you have an enemy?
I'm trying to think of that stupid Animal Crossing joke now, so...
See Dyson?
The enemy of my anemone is my frenemy. You see Dice sitting on the ground beside some bushes. Is he hiding from somebody? He seems to be watching the gate in the wall to the south where grown-ups are coming and going.
Kids aren't allowed past the walls. They say there's nothing to be afraid of, but why do we need walls?
You stare at the gate and have a sudden rush of memory so strong that you think you might faint. You imagine something crashing through the wall. Something enormous and dark and wiggly. It's like a beholder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
For years
It's gonna cancel all your magic.
Oh no, our special brain. For years in space, you've had half-remembered nightmares of monsters, of your ship being destroyed, or of sifting through wreckage that used to be your home, trying to find something. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real. Breaking you from your daydream, Dice whispers,
I think there are monsters out there.
Do we believe him?
I think so.
Meroka,
I mean,
I'm getting drunk.
Are you now?
Yeah, on my alcoholic candy.
I mean, you and me both, but I actually have beer, so...
I have whiskey in the other room.
Might as well
No,
make
you
it 3. I believe you. I mean, we've had dreams, and like, we seem to think they're prophecies or something. So I believe him.
We're psychic.
Yeah, basically. But he doesn't believe we believe him.
They're huge and wriggly and going to attack us. We need to marshal the troops, Meroka.
Right.
We
Well,
need
you
to
don't.
forge an
Being
alliance.
sarcastic, I can tell. Nobody believes me.
He turns his back and ignores you.
They're going to attack us, Meroka.
The huge and wriggly are going to attack us.
Stop making fun of me. You're as bad as Mars.
That's the bomb.
Does Deepom make fun of Dis? Or
Deepom
does she make fun of
absolutely-
Dad?
I don't know. Did make fun of me?
Well, there's our anemone. Go on.
Hiya, solar flare!
Anemone seems really at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow.
This stuff is different from snow on Earth,
She tells you.
because it isn't cold, but it's still neat, and you can make stuff out of it.
Kind of stuff.
Your foggy head closes a little. Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her.
She's probably the one who gets you grounded.
Yeah, probably.
Has she seen monsters, or why isn't she in school, maybe?
Press on the
Or
monsters.
unless we want to be the good friend and ask her what she's making.
Nope, just some little bugs. The grown-ups would say if they were monsters, right?
She shrugs, then smiles reassuringly.
Even if there were monsters, Chief Rat would beat them all up, so don't worry.
Find out what they're making?
Oh, we can ask her more things.
Yeah, apparently so. We have a whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What is you making?
What are you making?
Ginger child?
Just snow spirals.
She says.
But earlier, me and Kyle made a big snow pile while you were sleeping in medbay. I'm glad you're awake now so we can play.
Why does it look like she has scales?
Okay,
That's enough, Tulkas.
that's plenty. He'll pass out soon.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying, Elsa?
Does it look like she has scales to anybody else? Like around her wrists and on her cheeks?
I was gonna say it looks. I was literally gonna observe that, but yeah, I was gonna say it looked like they've tattooed the kid.
Oh God.
I mean, I think it's just the art style, but like,
I just got into the paints.
It could just be paint. It could just be like, yeah, face paint kind of thing. Who knows?
Repaints herself every morning.
I mean, she also has star-shaped freckles, which is definitely something.
You're talking about me like I'm not even here, Mer.
What was that noise?
What noise?
I'm kidding, Tulkas.
Anyway, let's play. Why aren't you in school? She smacks her forehead.
School? I wondered where everybody was. I guess I'm going to be late for engineering class.
She doesn't look very worried to you,
It's okay.
she says.
Professor Hal is chill. He won't mind. But we should probably go now.
Okay.
Hal?
Hmm?
As in Space Odyssey Hal?
Could be. Who knows?
Meroka, let's go. Meroka, let's go.
So, here we go.
Can't let you do that, Dave.
It's warm and stuffy in the engineering wing. A low throbbing noise comes from the engine room, where the ship's engines run continuously to provide power to the colony. Other corridors lead off to the teaching labs and medbay. You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of this wing is off limits to children.
Engineering.
Yeah. I think engineering or life sciences are going to be the most useful, because I have a feeling life sciences healing, engineering is friends and
Well, I would study humanity because, I'm a humanities major. But Meroka is all STEM boy, aren't you, Meroka?
I have a degree in computer animation.
Yeah, Mr. STEMmy.
Literally the arts.
No, it's a computer STEMmy boy.
It's using computers to make art.
No, it's using computers to be weird.
Right, okay.
Groovy. Engineering is my vote.
Sure. This could be one of those... I'm
It's
just
going to boost our stats. I can almost call it right now.
Yeah, they're all just going to be like plus points to stats, but I was just having weird God Save the Queen flashbacks where, like, if you don't pick the right things to study on day one of the game, it just murders you because you didn't have the reflexes to stop a snake biting you 2 weeks later. Like, yep, should have trained some reflexes on day one. Shrug. Go back and do it again.
It's just one 10-hour long puzzle.
That's
choosing the right things.
That is literally all God Save the Queen was, yeah, or Long Live the Queen even. Yeah, that was it. It was just, yeah, if you didn't study the right things in the right order at the right time, you just get killed for no reason.
Ouch.
Yeah. Where's Hal? Professor Hal rubs his hands together. He waits for the class to settle down. He's in a great mood. This must be his favorite subject to teach.
If biology and chemistry are the wet sciences, then engineering must be a dry one. Believe me, this class definitely won't be dry. We will also be learning math, physics, computing, robotics, architecture, and astronomy.
Tang raises her hand. Will we also learn about nuclear engineering, she asks. Professor Hal nods. Hal. Hal. I think it's a conversation, right? I mean, it's in her. It's in her color, which is really threw me off.
I thought it was her.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, although at a beginner level, we'll have an overview of atomic theory and take a field trip to the engine rooms and learn how our ship's nuclear reactor works, but to power the colony. But first, let's say hello to
Hal, the computer. It's Hal. It's baby's first Hal.
Hi, kids!
Oh no. I can't let you do that, kids!
Please don't murder me, kids! This won't be fun!
The ship's computer Congruence glides into the room on her ceiling track. The class cheers. Congruence is so cool. She's like a person, but also a machine. She knows a lot of jokes and can tell you anything about space.
You all know me, but I'll bet some of you know questions about how I work. What do you want to know?
Congruence, what's my question of the day?
Congruence! What is my question of the day?
Congruence, tell me a joke.
Congruence!
I'm
Tell me a
surprised
joke.
Tulkas hasn't said the bottom one. But
I hadn't even read the options at that point, but sure.
Alexa! Do you have to eat and poop?
I don't know that one.
Cool, good.
Alexa, what's your job?
Alexa! What's your job?
I have a lot to offer. I can help with morning activities, relaxation, education, and more. Which would you like to explore?
Relaxation.
Okay, relaxation. I have one called Neck Relax that is rated 1.4 stars by 14 people. Would you
That
like
is
to try
horrible.
it? Or you can ask for more options.
No.
I would like
I'm
to
voting
try
what's
it.
your job? Before we get
Okay,
distracted on
please Neck
Alexa
Relax. Let's
with
start
her
training.
1.4 rating
Stand straight,
relaxation
keep your shoulders relaxed,
Also,
and
like,
down. Say done to continue.
maybe it might be the
Bound.
fact. Tulkas, stop
Now the
Alexa.
left direction. Rotate your head from center to shoulder direction in a relaxed form, and then back to center. Do this for 4 times. Every time try to stretch a little more. Say done after nature music ends.
That's a very complicated end. Done after nature music ends.
Also, I mean, like, it may just be because it's being broadcast across the room and then through a microphone phone and over the internet, but was the app called Necrolax? Because
For dead people only.
yeah, that was like, wait, who's this
Done.
app targeted at?
Now the left direction. Rotate your head from center to shoulder direction
Get
in a
plenty of
relaxed
rest when you're
form,
dead.
And then back to center. For this 5th time,
Alexa,
move
what's your job?
slowly and hold for 10
Alexa,
seconds.
Alexa, go to sleep.
Well, right now, part of me is showing
Goodbye.
animal videos to children in the creche. Creche? Crochet?
Crash, yeah.
Creche, okay. And part of me is here teaching you, but most of me is monitoring the engines which give us power and the life support systems that make it comfortable in here. I could murder you all.
Oh god. I mean, it's true, but you didn't have to say it. Congruence explains that she has to do all kinds of calculations to help fly the ship and land it, and that she was designed to provide a user-friendly interface to the ship's systems.
But Hal has modded me to be far more than that. Now I can even tell jokes. Why did the computer cross the road?
I don't know why.
01010100100111011111. I'm not reading all that.
Etc., etc.
I would read all of it.
I mostly
I
want
already
to...
messed up at one point.
I mean, I want to put it through, like, I want to screenshot it and put it through an image recognition and translate it, because I'm lazy like that. But that's, I guess, the STEM in me, isn't it?
Yeah, you're such a STEMmy boy.
We gained engineering, and reasoning, and stress. Hal was stressful.
Gained stress? I would be stressed about Hal too. Just being honest here. Hal is terrifying as Hal.
Engineering challenge! Whoa.
Oh, we actually have an engineering. Oh, yeah, we do.
Drag cards into the 5 slots in the middle. If the cards add up to at least the goal value on the right, you win. Get bonuses for placing cards of the same color, flushes, or number pairs side by side, or by making increasing straights of any color, e.g. 0, 1, 2, in that order. Depending on the type of battle, your yellow straights, red pairs, or blue flushes are worth more. The reward for winning is +1 to the skill, so it's poker, basically.
Baby's first poker game.
Poker for kids.
Poker.
Learn to
for-
gamble
Like,
early.
What was the poker guy, Meroka?
Lady
Dell?
Gaga?
No, the poker guy.
Oh, Blair.
Yesterday.
Blair.
That
It was Blair. It was Blair.
Blair, yes, Blair.
The reward for winning is +1 to the skill. Right, okay. So, what do we do?
I guess we try and get as many points as possible. We need 11 points on that, though?
Yeah, but if we put the same color next to each other, we'll get a little bonus.
Yeah, okay, so we can get a pair of 1, so yeah,
I was
+1
thinking
there.
maybe 0, 0,
I mean, I think you can
1,
just-
1, 2.
Yeah, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2. Come on, Meroka, get your head in the game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then yes, so you got the pairs of 1... Oh, wait, hang on. Why did those 2 become 1s?
2 become 1!
What?
I think it's because that +1 mental bonus skill, maybe? No. Unless
no,
we're getting
no.
like bonuses from our stats.
They're already... Oh, is it because it's a mental challenge? Mental cards get bonus? Oh no, because that already goes to +1 even before... I don't quite get this. Bonus to... Yeah, I guess.
What if you put the other 0 in that first slot? One that says +1 bonus mental bonus skills. Same thing, okay.
But then these ones don't get a bonus either, so...
Yeah.
Meroka,
Ta-da.
I don't know how
we
the
win.
mechanics
And then
of
they
that
got a
one
bonus
works.
as well, so...
Meroka, we win!
Card to the right becomes 2. Hang on. Ooh, so we can actually get... Whoa, we can get up to 18.
Oh, geez.
Oh, damn.
That's a lot, Meroka.
I'm good with that.
Is this... There's no order that I can put it in that makes it better, is it? No. Okay. Win! I don't know if there's a bonus for going above and beyond. +2 engineering. You worked well this week. Oh, maybe you can go over. Your parents have been working from before dawn to well after dinner every day. You know growing food is an important job, but there seems to be something more than that. You stay up and wait for them at night before going to bed, and though you can tell they're exhausted, they try to make an effort for you.
I'm sorry, we haven't seen much of you, little gooseberry. How has your week been?
I learned some stuff in school.
That's Mom.
I'm glad to hear that, your mom says. I want you to study hard, work hard, and stay out of trouble, Solar Flare. Your dad
As
smiles.
Professor Hal will give you kudos if you get good grades. You can spend those at the depot, since it's open.
And once the pod bay doors are open.
We can kill you all for just $5.99. You know, I think there are lots of different ways to learn, and school is just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby or helping a friend.
Your mom shakes her head and smiles. Well, at least we both agree this colony is a grand experiment, and we're going to do things differently than on Earth. You're old enough now to start making your own decisions about your education and future. Your dad puts a
We'll
hand
be
on
proud
your
of
shoulder.
you no matter... Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Go on.
We'll be proud of you no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They may have ideas for how you can spend your time.
And come by geoponics, your mom says. We could use your help. Unlocked shoveling.
You can dig a ditch too.
Well, that took up a whole month. That was a long lesson.
A whole month?
Yeah, we're into month 2 now.
Jesus. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I'm actually trying to do the translating of the binary.
Meroka, what is...
Oh, you're asleep.
Meroka?
Yes,
Meroka?
hello, yes.
What is a desiccant?
It dries things
Do
out.
not eat it.
You've got
What?
silica gel. Have you got silica gel?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to eat the desiccant.
you probably shouldn't.
It's a
ge-
forbidden snack, Meroka.
It is the forbidden snack, yes.
It'll just make you sick. It doesn't.
Do you speak from experience or from watching a YouTube video of someone who has experience?
SciShow.
Right.
They're usually fairly accurate about that kind of stuff, but I would recommend against it because that might send you to the hospital anyway.
I heard a crunch. I'm concerned about the fact that I just heard a crunch. Don't do it, crunch.
Alzorath, would you pay for my medical bill?
Nope,
Why not?
because we both live in the United States.
Okay. Meroka, would you pay for my medical bill?
No, you should probably hop on the next plane to Scotland, though.
And the punchline to the joke was to get a bite to eat.
What?
What?
Why did the computer cross the road to get a bite to eat? That's what the binary said.
Oh. Right. Cool. Let's talk to some people.
I was determined.
Okay. It's Tammy. She's got, like, elf ears? You see Tammy sitting quietly near the entrance to the lounge. You've known her for, well, your whole entire life. Back on the ship, you
Used to tease her. Oh, we could
Weirdly
seduce Tammy.
enough, she reminds me of a furbolg, which is a creature from D&D.
I mean, I'm aware of a type of furbolg from WoW, which probably is not the same as in D&D, so, like...
It's cow people, basically, but yeah. They tend to have the floppy ears and a wide nose.
Right. I guess I'm trying to think what she's reminding me of, and I'm not sure if it might just be gremlins.
She's evil, we all know it.
Just don't feed her after midnight.
Exactly.
So...
Don't get her wet either.
Yeah, no. What is our history?
We were her study partner. We're not mean.
Sure. Tulkas is mean.
Well, Tulkas is the redhead, so...
Tammy was awful. Just awful at Earth history. She thought Europe was the name of an English queen, and the Pacific was a famous ceasefire treaty. It's fine, so does Tulkas. It's okay.
What? No! You're the ignorant one!
Facts go in one of her
Lord.
huge ears and back out the other. No matter how hard you tried, she never seemed to improve. Her ears perk up hopefully when she sees you.
Hello, Solar Flare. I was hoping you could help me with some homework.
Of course!
Okay.
Oh, thank you!
Why do we get X-Brain? Oh, we get -1 reasoning? That was a bad judgment call to help us study. We got dumber by hanging around with her.
Like, totally. Maybe I should have done like Valley Girl. Oh my god. Solar Flare, I was hoping to help you with some homework. God.
You spend a couple of hours trying to teach her the difference between exothermic and endothermic reactions. One makes heat and one absorbs it. Why is this so hard for her to understand? The thing is, Tammy never loses heart when she fails a test or gets an answer wrong. It's inspiring, even though sometimes you feel like you get dumber after studying with her. We literally did.
Yeah, you lost stats.
Great, okay, cool.
And we didn't gain anything from that except for a friend.
Well, now we know, never hang around with Tammy.
Why does Tammy look like she's drunk over there, by the way?
That's just her way.
She has like the red over the nose that they always do in anime for when they're drunk.
Yeah.
She's a drunk cow.
Tangent.
See, this is the one that I would have given the Valley Girl
Yeah,
voice to just in the outfit.
yeah. My gut reaction is I would probably do a similar-ish accent, albeit maybe not quite so well for this character. Yeah. Tangent is hunched over her hollow palm, looking and frowning and poking angrily at the air. She speaks without looking up at you.
Professor Hal wants us to prep a list of native flora with pictures. There should be a catalog in the colony holonet, but I can't find it anywhere.
Have you tried looking outside?
Let's make our own list, Meroka. You and me. Come on, Meroka, you and me. Let's make our own list. Just me. Come on.
Tangent is dubious, but agrees to try your idea. The two of you run around the colony yard taking pictures of all the different autumnal plants you can find and making up fake Latin-sounding names for them.
Wonkiest, shrubbiest, purpliest, grassmiest.
After an hour, you've categorized 51 different species. Tang doesn't think it's a very complete list, or a very scientific method, but she figures you must have learned something. We got
Hey, we got our brain back.
biology and friendship. We got a different... Well, we lost reasoning before, didn't we, I think? We gained biology, so we gained a different brain.
Our brain is splitting. No!
It's okay, we got 4 brains.
It's like the compound eye on a fly brain.
Yeah, that was basically our genetic engineering. We've just got a
Yeah.
compound brain.
That's me!
It is Anemone. Anemone is bumping a sports ball with her wrist, trying to keep it in the air.
Heads up!
She shouts and bumps the ball in your direction. Oh, so that's your... Yeah, now you need stats to do the thing.
Okay.
We don't have the stats
You'd have to
do the
really
thing.
just be gearing for toughness to do that one right off
Yeah,
the
like
bat,
this
though.
is very early in the story to like ask you to have 15 in any stat.
Because I think we have, what, maybe 9 or 10?
We started with 10 and only simply because we're already friends with Anemone.
We bounce it
Look
back.
out!
Bounce it back!
Bounce it back. I got us toughness. You bounce the ball back and forth, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. Anemone tells you about the new sports ball court, a proper regulation-sized court, way bigger than the little 0G one on the stratospheric. Her older brother Com is teaching the junior sports ball team this year. Anemone,
He's so great!
she says.
He's good at everything, especially spiking! He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should come join us!
Unlock
Tulkas is good
sports
at
ball.
spiking his candy.
That's true.
And so, it looks like the colony won't be being destroyed as soon as we expected.
Oh, it'll be destroyed, and it'll be all our fault.
Cal is riding around the geoponics gardens on his hoverboard. The board comes to a sudden shuddering stop on the rocky ground in front of you. Cal falls. It spells Cal with one L once and then two L's the second time. Cal falls.
Typo.
Call, or Cal, I'm not sure which, falls off but catches his balance.
Hi, Solar Flare. Real ground is way harder to hover on ship floors. There are bumps everywhere. Dude.
We all have to adapt.
Yeah, and things are better. Hovering outside is rad. Look at this.
He runs over to a small depression in a nearby hill and presents it like it's something amazing.
Look at this. It's a skate ball, dude.
Cool, can I try?
Sure. Sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, we can't make another one.
You take turns riding around the bowl, trying to get up enough speed going down one side to come back up the other. You don't land any tricks. It's hard just staying on the board with this uneven ground, but it's still fun. We gained friendship and more toughness.
Why they all have different accents, we don't know.
Hmm.
They were
Meroka,
all
would
on
you-
the same ship for years.
They were born and raised in the exact same environment. But that's just what space does to you. It's just space things.
Meroka, would you
Screws
let me
with your
give you a
voice.
haircut?
Sorry, what now?
Would you let me give you a haircut?
I absolutely would not, no.
Okay.
I actually like her hair. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. You find your mom hard at work building a greenhouse with a small construction crew. These geodesic domes will house the more delicate plants we brought from Earth, things like spinach and tomatoes and fruit. You're really looking forward to fruit. She pauses and takes a swig from a flask of water. Well, Solar Flare, I hope you remember that you're responsible for your own schedule now we've landed. Your father and I trust you to decide how to spend your time, so long as it's productive. She points towards the engineering wing in the back half of the stratospheric severed frame. Professor Hal is still expecting to see you in class, but a well-rounded education should include practical application too. You're old enough now to work. You might even earn some kudos at it. I've got a minute. What do you want to know more about? What do you want
I want to learn about
That's a long
expeditions.
list.
That is a This is a tutorial conversation.
I want to learn about expeditions, Meroka.
Oh, you're too young to head out there. It's dangerous, and your father will be worried. There's so much we still don't know about the plants and animals out there. Let the adults find out, then maybe you can leave the colony in a few years when you're older. She gives you a stern look. She isn't going to budge on this one. For now, stay inside the walls.
The garrison.
Security Chief Rhett is organizing a sports ball team. You used to play, didn't you, back on the ship? It'll be a lot different here with the planet's gravity. For a moment you think she's going to suggest something else, then she shakes her head. You're too young for defense training, so don't worry about that just yet. Just enjoy yourself
You
and stay
don't
out.
need a gun yet.
Just enjoy yourself and stay out of trouble.
Command.
Can we lead the garrison? I think Seek said they need someone to deliver supplies from the depot at the bridge. They're also setting up a shop there if you've got some kudos to spend. And of course that's where Governor Udicott works, but you shouldn't bother her. She's a busy woman and doesn't have your mother's patience with kids. You try not to giggle. Your mom is not usually known for her patience.
Quarters.
If you need
There's
a
gonna be
break,
a lot of reading for you.
she advises you visit the lounge to see your friends. But she warns, raising a finger, I don't want to see you lounging around all the time. Go on, Tulkas.
Something else.
Is
Something else.
Are we not doing engineering or geoponics?
Okay, let's do geoponics.
She looks down and nudges at a sprout growing between her fingers. It's green, the colour of earth plants. We're doing our best, she says, but it hasn't been easy. I just hope the potatoes and corn we've brought can handle the weather here. She glances up at the sky. I hear it rains quite a bit in the wet season. She takes a long look at you up and down. You're growing fast, Solar Flare, but you're still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there's a lot of dirt that needs to be moved. Seeing your disappointment, she nudges you on the shoulder. Don't pout, it'll help build those muscles. You'll need them now that we're out in the real world doing hard work. Out here we have to rely on our physical strength. She flexes her biceps. Your mom really is strong.
Engineering.
Hal is teaching classes on life science, engineering, and humanities. If you pass all your tests, maybe he'll let you work there in a few years. Your father thinks you're old enough that school is optional. I disagree, but I will be honest with you, she gestures to the nearest greenhouse dome. We do need every pair of hands we can get. If you plan to work with me here in geoponics, I'd suggest studying life science, which includes biology and ecology.
Something else.
Your mom hefts her tiller. I'm afraid now isn't a good time, Solar Flare. I'm sorry, we can talk later. Okay.
Meroka, that was fun.
Pops.
Hello, my little potato. Your dad smiles warmly. What have you been up to today?
Playing in the fresh air.
Vertumna is magnificent, isn't it?
You know.
Seasons! Throwing his hands wide. I miss seasons! Back on Earth, it used to get so cold that the water froze. Here, quiet season it only snows blue bromide salts from the upper atmosphere, but I still think it looks pretty, don't you? But so warm and tropical, and you just wait until dust season. Both the suns will be high in the sky, and it'll be real hot then. It's be real hot then?
It's be real.
And all plants will change. You'll see. They'll change into monsters.
That's not out of the realms of possibility. Oh, we can go through the wall. Ooh.
And they call it a wall.
They do.
A wall!
Oh, we can sneak out. Ooh.
Are we going to be that child? With all of our low stats? Oh.
Cool.
So the exploring areas we don't have to explore. Coming soon to a Vertumna near you.
Hey, Tulkas, it's 1,000 Needles.
Really? Oh, I love Thousand Needle. That's where the great flat is, and all the stuff. I killed someone in the Thousand Needles, and it was so cool. I kept I did PvP. I was good at PvP. Oh, Meroka.
Cool.
1,000 Needles?
It's
a place in WoW. It's near the Barrens,
Yeah.
and it's near
looked
Feralust,
It looked like that yellow area.
and it's like and the goblins and the gnomes have like a racetrack set up on the shimmering flats. And there's like lots of big pillars everywhere, and like to get there, like I had to run through the Barrens, and then I had to go down an elevator, and then I was at the bottom of the Shimmering Flats, and I went along to one side to unlock a flight path, and went the other way, and I met an enemy, but I killed the enemy, and then I was at the salt packs, and then I killed more enemies, and I got XP, and I was happy.
Cool story, bro. I'd forgotten there were salt flats there. Yeah. It's not an ally area, so I never saw it well. You step cautiously through the colony gates.
There's
full
ally
well allowed
quests
to be out
there.
here. Nobody notices you in the hubbub of activity around the expedition's office.
There's a few alliance quests. There's the goblins and gnomes.
Like 3. It's a little more...
In the Cataclysm, it became a big lake, Meroka.
Okay, cool. It's little more than a simple pavilion filled with desks and surveying equipment. You see Chief Surveyor Mel talking to someone nearby. Mel is Tammy's dad, and he's basically in charge of the entire world outside the colony. You're definitely not allowed to leave the colony, and you could get in a lot of trouble for it. But you think you could slip out and nobody would notice?
View the bestiary.
I think I just read the same thing twice, didn't I? Yeah.
View the bestiary.
Bestiary, there's Xenophilus dipodus.
Meroka, there's a manticore.
And a manticore. Cool.
Sneak out and explore! Meroka, do it!
That's a lot of dots.
Click on objects on the path to interact with them. Events scattered around this region can be done in any order. They'll reset every season. Click collectibles to pick them up for use in battle, to give us gifts, and more later on in the full game. To return to the colony, click the expedition's flag, or use the return home button in the system menu. The full version will have 5 additional regions as you unlock new jobs and ways to explore. Okay. Cool. There's Emo Kid out here. You slip through the gates and out of the colony before anyone sees you. Anyone, that is, except for a dark form watching you from the trees nearby. Could that be... Is that Dice? He turns and disappears into the jungle. Now you're sure of it, that was definitely Dice. What's he doing out here? He's not allowed outside the colony either.
Follow him, Meroka, follow him.
Ooh, +5 stress. Oh, Tulkas, that's stressful. You scamper out... Go on.
You chase the people through the woods.
In the woods that we're not allowed to be in. You scamper after him through the brush, heedless of branches and brambles scraping your arms and legs. Without a proper envirosuit, you get all scratched up. This kid is fast, but you quickly lose sight of Dice and can't find his trail again. You do learn something by trying, which is perception.
How is perception a physical trait?
It involves sneaking. I guess. I don't know. I guess they had to cram it in somewhere. I mean, I guess they've just got like social, mental, and physical as like the 3 categories, and it's certainly not a social or mental. Or would it be a mental? It could go into mental, I suppose.
I was thinking mental. But then what would you put down in physical to keep it all at 4?
Yeah, they're also probably trying to like keep it nice and symmetrical as well. Yeah. Okay, what have we got outside?
Meroka, look out for a large boar.
Got a stick, sticky stick. Mushwood. Am I likely to run into 30 to 50 feral boars?
30 to 50?
30 to 50 feral boars, yes.
Just watch.
What are we doing? We're getting up close and personal with little wrigglers and snaily things, crouching in the long grass and exploring a square meter in great detail. Just watch. You stare with big child eyes at the wonders of the natural world and gain perception.
We are learning.
I'm learning.
Is there like a time limit that you can be out here, or can you just keep doing these things until you run out of things to do?
I think yeah, it said it resets every season, so I guess you just try and make an effort to go out once every few months and collect all the things and go back in. Yellow flower is so cool. And try not to get eaten by, like, Xeno dinosaurs or something. Oh no, there's a person, they're gonna see us! Oh, it's Dice.
It's Dice, Meroka!
Nice.
Medicinal roots. Aha! You spot Dice in a clearing, and this time he knows he's been spotted. He just stays there as you approach, like it's totally natural he'd be sitting in the middle of the jungle so far away from the colony walls. Now that you think about it, you're a little glad to see him. You are so far away that you can't see the walls anymore, and it's really weird out here. And it's getting late.
Hi, Dice!
Hi, Solar Flare.
He seems to be
Did you see...
He seems to be in a good mood. Something you see very rarely.
Did you see Utopia out there? Chief Surveyor Mel is easy to sneak past, but Utopia has like X-ray vision eyes or something. She'll catch you for sure if you get too close. She caught me once and I got in trouble. How about I show you something cool and sneaking out will be our secret, okay?
He jumps up and walks a little ways into the trees. You follow.
It's going to be a dead body.
Oh god. Just a few minutes away, the ground drops off and a large stone outcrop leans out over a cliff face. Dice walks right to the edge without slowing. It's a long way down.
Come on!
Do it. Do it. Be brave.
You have to battle.
Meroka, do it. Do it.
Battle!
Do it. Do
Battle!
it. Meroka, do it.
The bravery challenge.
It's a bravery challenge, sweet.
Whew. Story battles are 3 rounds long, starting with 3 card slots, then 4, then 5. Winning or losing affects the outcome of the event, and losing isn't always a bad thing. Remember, depending on the type of battle, your yellow straights, 1, 2, 3, red pairs, 3, 4, 5, of a kind, or blue flushes. I'm never going to remember all these things to match. Or blue flushes, 3 cards of the same colour together may be worth extra. Okay. What are these? Oh. Ooh, we got yellow flowers. Oh, these are the things we picked up. Okay, so we can use them to do. And we've got a sports ball.
Sports balls.
Oh, is this why? Oh, were these things
That might have been.
Yeah, that would have probably affected the last one, but we didn't like pick up on it.
Maybe all 3 reds.
So. We need 27, or is it just 20? Is that 27 over 3 rounds, or it's got to be surely?
We need a lot more, Meroka. We
I
aren't
don't
doing
see
very
any way
well.
you could get more points.
Meroka, we need to be a better boy.
I mean, we can, yeah, +1 to a card, change the suit to social. Those are all physical ones.
We need to be a better boy. We need to be a better boy. Meroka, we need to be a better boy.
What happens if you click continue just to see what it does?
It deducts it from the total, and we now only need 14 to win. Okay, yeah, I guess we've got to get that score over the course of the whole thing. Right. Cool, good to know.
And we've got a 0, 1, 2 blue.
Cool. And
Which is 8.
+1. What was that
Maybe
one?
we hold on to those for our next hand, or do
yeah,
we
1
always
to
drop
even
5?
cards. Yeah. I mean, we'll draw a full new hand, so surely we want to use as many cards as we can, right? Although
Maybe,
that, yeah.
maybe swap the middle blue with the left blue. Other way.
Oh, sorry, left. The other left.
Does that give us? Nope, it doesn't give us any more.
Doesn't
Okay.
change anything, does it? No.
I was thinking it might count as like 1, 2, 3, but that's 1, 2, 4. Because my brain is good.
Yeah.
Oh, and you could actually change one of the ones in your hand to social using that, which is... Oh no, we're intelligence, never mind. Yeah, I think we have to just do it in 3 rounds.
Yeah. Just add +2. Yeah, I mean, we should get it. Like,
And if not, we can just kind of like panic at the very end.
I mean, that's 1 either way.
Giggle!
Yeah, fine. Giggle. And then 5 points out of these cards. Can we do it?
Do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Got it.
We're gonna do it!
I don't know why that one's worth so many points. Why does that shoot up 5 points for putting that there? Oh, is it because they're all
1, 1, 1.
ones? Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's yeah, okay. Okay, cool. That's
We're gonna do
interesting.
it!
Yeah,
Mechanic.
there is some depth there because, like, yeah, I guess you've got to like think about how each card's going to change as you place it based on the other ones.
And how many consumables you're willing to waste on a battle.
That too, as well. Yeah. Win.
Meroka, we did it!
Did the thing.
Got the bestest of scores.
Oh, de-stressed us and gave us perception. You bravely step onto the rock and walk out to the edge with dice. You both sit down, feet dangling over the precipice, and look out at the amazing view. It's incredible. You snap a picture with your hollow palm, but you won't share it on the net. This is your secret. Yours and Dice's. Keep exploring. Maybe.
Watch us run across that manticore. Can you only go on the road? Or can you actually go... No, you can go and do that.
Not well, actually.
No.
A lot of these plants are sort of in the way. I think it's broadly trying to keep you on the road, yeah.
So I was just thinking, walk off the edge of the map. Find the manticore.
Oh, I can cut across there. There is... I'm guessing that person that we saw the feet of is Utopia, that we're told to stay away from. Do you want to meet Utopia?
Welcome to Utopia.
Oh, we've snuck past behind him, it's fine. You leave the path and sneak through a strand of mush trees to a sawmill. It's a small but busy operation. 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine, while a 4th one directs a 4-legged robot with a plasma saw mounted on the front.
I mean, are we against them chopping down giant mushrooms?
I mean, we're trying to start a colony, like, some natural resources being used are kind of to be expected, one would imagine. Yeah, landing on a planet and sort of materializing everything out of thin air seems like a bit of a pipe dream.
But maybe the planet will get angry.
Maybe, it could be. Are we...
It will kill us all.
we're
Then
watching...
we'll have to deal with Al and that.
Let's see what they're doing. You see how they choose which trees to cut and how they do it. When one tree crashes down, it seems like the others are wincing to you. It's probably just your imagination, though. They aren't planting new ones or leaving any behind. You know the mush trees regrow every year, but can they still regrow when you cut down everything like this?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Even the small
What's
trees and bushes are getting ground up for mulch with a big scary grind that sounds like a roaring beast. The entire process makes you uneasy, but also proud of how industrious your colony is. Loyalty and perception.
Oh.
No, I didn't know, Meroka.
There's a loyal. I have a feeling the bar at the top middle is your loyalty or rebellion. Yeah, it is actually even rebellion.
Cool. Interesting. Oh, so yeah, yeah, okay, it's just a rebellion meter, right? When you reach 100, you just overthrow the government.
You're a rebellious child.
Uh-oh.
We must take down the system, man.
Do we gonna see Utopia?
No.
Okay, let's go
Don't do
home.
it. Meroka, don't do it.
I'm not doing it, I'm going home.
Meroka, don't do it! Alzorath, tell Meroka not to do it.
Do it.
Oh, you want me to do it?
No!
Do it.
No!
Just to be contrary.
Alzorath, why would you do that?
It's a demo. We gotta see all the things.
Why would you do
Oh.
that?
She seems
If
friendly.
we do it now, we don't have to do it in the final game.
Or we can do a perception sneak thing.
No, we can't.
Sneak.
It's an impossible battle, Meroka.
Impossible challenge!
Meroka, you're humiliating me.
I think we can get 40 points, maybe. We've got +1 to all even cards, so
Alzorath, why would you do that?
We could do 1, 2, 3. Except it wouldn't be the same matching colors.
that just become.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
we get a
would
pair of 3s. We get 1 from the sports ball on that, and 1 from sports ball on that.
We could do
Oh, yeah,
3
they're all-
1s. That's less.
3 of a kind. Yeah. Was it less or was it the same? I thought it was.
I think that was 8.
Oh, that was 8. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Fair enough. So yeah.
It's a rough opener, but we only have 3 slots, so
If we
our
add-
end ones are probably a higher point.
If we add 2 points to that, we'll have 3 3s.
Maybe. We can try that. That helped out a little bit. And maybe move the blues next to each other.
I'm not sure that makes a difference. No.
I mean, that's 11 points. That's better than nothing.
We get more cards to work with this round anyway, so.
Got all those reds.
Got all, yeah, load of reds and 10. 7, nope. More reds is better.
I don't think we're going to win this one.
It's worth more. You actually lose points when you put that one on.
That's strange, but
4 pair. Oh, +4 for the pair.
Meroka, I believe in you.
Oh, so yeah, if it's a pair of a matching suit, because it's a red pair, is worth an extra 3 points. Ah,
okay.
and then a +2 for a flush of 3. Yeah.
I can see this getting really complicated really fast.
Hmm. So can I put it in there for extra points? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Is
So that
the other
means
one
we
worth
need to
any
get
more?
6
About the same.
next level.
Yes, which is not insurmountable, especially as we've got 3 of a kind right there. but they're not.
Come on, Meroka.
They're not physical. Physical ones would be good. It's not like we have much choice here. Oh, 14.
Do we have... We could do +1 to that middle card and make it a group of 3 yellows.
+1 to a card, change suit to social.
Because think social is yellow.
Yeah, I don't know if changing it to social helps us.
It'd get us an additional point to begin with, but...
Also, it's a 1, and if we add +1 to it, it becomes even, and then does that make it 3 because of Sports Ball? Would that be the 2 points we need?
I think so.
No. That's actually hurt us. That's actually worth less now. Ah.
This is bad, Meroka. I told you not to listen to Alzorath!
We almost made it
We
through.
could redraw the hand.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt at this point. Oh, we don't lose the thing that we already had. That we had modified. And did we get the card back to redraw hand?
We had 2 of them. We've got 2. We had 2 redraws. So right becomes a 2. Doesn't actually help. There was
Come on,
some synergy
Meroka,
somewhere.
you know what they say.
Uh, 1, 2, 3. Does one? Oh, that's because. Okay, this is awkward. Card to the right become right. So that goes there. That goes there. That becomes a 3. Does the 3, 2, 1 not work? Can you not do it straight that way?
Only 42% of Finns get a college degree.
Okay. That seems like a quite high proportion of the population.
It's actually lower than than the rich country average.
Oh, okay.
But I wager their non-college education is slightly better than the rest of the world's. So they do actually invest a lot into that.
Also, I would wager they don't graduate with unpayable amounts of debt.
Yeah. That's another big factor.
I've paid off my debt.
I saw someone since we were going on this random tangent, I saw someone did the calculations recently on the UK's student loans system that like they put it up recently to a point where like someone graduating now needs to basically start their career like fresh out of university earning like about 30,000 a year to even stand a chance of paying anything off. And for context, £30,000 a year is a very, very decent starting salary in the UK.
It's like almost 40,000 US.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I would never make that much money. I would rather die.
Mm-hmm.
It's 41,000.
I don't think, unless we're going to have another re-roll on that, I'm not sure we're going to get past them here.
Might as well try. I mean, demo is only so long.
Oh, okay. That's...
That was weird.
That was weird. Yeah, now we're down a card. Great. I feel like that was a bug, and I feel like it may be holding us back.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Whew,
I would just throw them in and say give up at this point, because I don't see a way to...
+1 to all physical cards of value 1. Yeah.
We have no physical cards.
Give up. Defeated! Well, we still gain perception. For a brief moment, you taste glory, freedom. Then Utopia leaps from behind a tree and grabs you by the back of the shirt.
You got strength from it or something.
It was perception. Gotcha! She smiles. Looks like wild game. You're Solar Flare, right? You hang your head in defeat. Captured by the enemy, Utopia marches you back to the autobus and travels with you all the way back to the colony. There, she hands you off to the Chief Surveyor Mel and your dad. Both look horrified.
What were you thinking, Solar Flare? You know it's dangerous out there.
Mel looks stricken.
Meroka, you got my dad is... Meroka! Meroka, I'm gonna mute myself.
There are signs posted. We would never have let them sneak out if we'd known. It's really, really no place for kids. Actually, Utopia sort of mumbles, they seem to be doing pretty well out there. The other two glare at her. You are, needless to say, grounded for the rest of the week and the foreseeable future. You won't be able to do much but hang out in your quarters and relax. So, minus kudos.
Can't even go to school?
I guess not.
I mean, you didn't have any kudos to begin with, did you?
I don't know. Yeah. Reputation-based
sure
currency. We had no reputation.
Yeah, you had nothing.
Fair enough. We're now more rebellious. Whatever loyalty we got has long gone. And our stress is just maxed. Oh well.
No. Those loading dots, though. There'd be a lot of them.
You crouch behind a big rock outside the expedition's office and wait until the coast looks clear. Then you dash back through the gates. And straight into the barrel chest of Chief Surveyor Mel. Well, he says, and tries to point. Oh, is Mel's a guy? Oh, sorry. My apologies. Totally misgendered Mel there. The poofy pink hair definitely gave me the wrong idea, I've got to be honest.
Someone on the design team of this, I swear to God, has been watching Critical Role, because this is not very far off one of the characters in that.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, Caduceus Clay.
Whoa, he says, and tries to put on his sternest look. It fails. We've been wondering where you disappeared to, Solarflare. I sent Utopia out with some survey drones to look for you hours ago. You're lucky your parents have been too busy to notice. I should probably tell them. He starts to sweat. But maybe you've learned, or... I feel like we've got two different outcomes here from, like, the same thing happening. This doesn't feel like this follows on. You're lucky your parents have been too busy to notice. I should probably tell them. But maybe you've learned your lesson. No more playing outside the gates. Okay. Okay
is the best answer.
Is it a truth okay, or is it a lie okay?
Well, I'm guessing truth okay.
Okay.
Because we need learning as well.
Turning from sneaking out, click to continue. This week you had a few more bouts of deja vu, remembering what somebody is about to say or do just before they do it. Sometimes it happens, but not always. This morning you were sure Professor Hal was going to trip on the uneven floor in the cafeteria and spill his plate of hash browns, but he didn't.
That
Do you not want some hairy tentacle for lunch? Or just an entire donkey head? Sorry, what do you spot?
Because if you go down and to the left, there's a butt cheek by where it says animals. Like a floppy butt cheek.
That is just like, yep, butt cheek on a plate.
We got mantis bits down there as well.
I guess that is what that is. Yep, correct. Yeah. just yeah.
There's a bone sticking out of one of the things in one of the trays.
Yep, that's soup. Delicious soup. I guess, like, if it's big enough, you just eat a mantis leg like a drumstick.
Good lord. That'd be one big mantis.
Alien mantis.
Frog legs, I swear.
And check the cake out on the right-hand side there.
Looks like it's all melting and acidic, yeah. It's bog cake. We just made it straight from a scoop out of the bog.
You're sure Professor was going to trip and spill, but he didn't. You even told Mars to watch. Afterwards, she called you a liar and a dummy. At night, your dreams are all mixed up with stuff that you know couldn't be real. Like monsters the size of buildings and strange people you've never met. Seem so familiar. But what if those things just haven't happened yet, but they will someday? Anytime you try to tell someone, they think you're playing a trick, or that you're sick and need to go to medbay. But you've decided to stay quiet about your strange dreams because... secret powers are fun!
I just want to be normal!
You hope that if you don't think about it, it'll go away and you can be a regular kid just like everyone else.
You are doomed.
And you look at the sun medallion your dad carved for you, the one you saw in a dream before you ever saw it for real. Maybe you just got a little mixed up, or you overheard someone talking about it and that's how you knew what it looked like. Month 3 of 9, pollen season. How long is this demo? This is quite a long demo.
Demo is the gestation period of a child.
Oh god, that seems like that might actually be, like, conceivably a thing. Given the whole game is, what, 10 years long?
Yeah.
Whew.
So we're probably going to have a kid's sibling. and we're going to end up in a tragedy taking care of kid's sibling as an adult ourselves, probably. Is
Well,
the vibe I'm getting.
Spoilers? Jeez.
I highly doubt that's what it is. But
That's,
vibe.
yeah, it could be.
Which would basically turn it into another game that released recently where you're taking care of your kid in a zombie apocalypse.
Right. Do we want to keep digging deeper into this, or do we want to move on and try something else?
We should probably try something else, though. I do kind of want to play this now.
Well, it is available on Steam to download over the course of LudoNarraCon. I guess some games probably have their demos there just for LudoNarraCon, and some probably have them there longer. I am unsure which this is likely to be, but yeah, go get it.
Well, it
Go
looks
download.
like this was a demo version from June 16th, 2020.
You are correct.
So
It totally is. Yeah.
So it's been around since then.
I mean, I don't know when LudoNarraCon 2020 was, but
It's also a matter of demo versions are usually a separate branch from the core game development, so things may have changed in the core game that didn't change in this.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to develop two branches of the same game at the same time.
Saves.
Yeah.
It's easier to develop something up to a point and then cut stuff off. I mean, early access on a few games that I'm doing right now are having similar things where it's like, I'm sorry guys, we're not going to be patching the early access because we're trying to release the full game on time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. But yeah, like you occasionally see things like this on Steam where it pops up where they'll be like, here's demos. The demos are available for 3 days and then they're going away. And they might have used something like that before as well.
Hi,
Okay, guess who it is?
Hey, Deepom. Deepom's dead. Sorry, Deepom. Rip Deepom.
She thinks we're dead and zombies.